When the British first came to the Indian subcontinent, they did not come as rulers, but as traders. In 1600, Queen Elizabeth II of England gave the East India Company permission to trade with India. The company built trading centres in places like Surat, Bombay, Mumbai, Calcutta, Kolkata, and Madras, Chennai. At that time, Mughal Emperor Jahangir ruled India and allowed them to trade. Over time, the British began interfering in local politics. The real turning point came after the Battle of Plassey, 1757, when Robert Clive defeated Nawab Siraj-ud-Dowlah of Bengal. This battle marked the start of British political control in India. Later, the Battle of Buxar, 1764, strengthened their power, giving them control of Bengal, Bihar, and Orissa. Through divide and rule, the British slowly took control over most of India. By the early 1800s, the Mughal Empire was weak, and many local kings and nawabs were defeated. The British established the British East India Company's government, which lasted until 1857. In 1857, a massive uprising known as the War of Independence, or Sepoy Mutiny, broke out. Both Hindus and Muslims fought against the British due to unfair policies, disrespect to religion, and loss of power. Important leaders included Bahadur Shah Zafar, Rani Lakshmibai, Begum Hazrat Mahal, and Tantia Tope. But the rebellion failed, and the British took direct control of India from the East India Company. From 1858 to 1947, India was ruled directly by the British Crown, under the title British Raj. The Viceroy became the top British official in India. They built railways, schools, and courts, but mainly to benefit British trade and power. Taxes were high, Indian industries declined, and famines killed millions. In the late 1800s, educated Indians began demanding rights. The Indian National Congress, INC, was formed in 1885 to seek reforms. Muslims, feeling ignored, formed the All India Muslim League in 1906 in Dhaka to protect Muslim interests. During the First World War, 1914-1918, India supported Britain with soldiers and money, hoping for independence in return. But after the war, Britain continued its harsh rule. The Jallianwala Bagh massacre, 1919, in Amritsar shocked the nation. British troops under General Dyer killed hundreds of unarmed civilians. Leaders like Mahatma Gandhi launched non-violent movements, while Muhammad Ali Jinnah led the Muslim League and worked for Muslim political rights. The two-nation theory, introduced by Sir Syed Ahmed Khan and later strengthened by Allama Iqbal, argued that Muslims and Hindus were two separate nations with different religions, cultures, and interests. During World War II, 1939-1945, Britain again used Indian resources without full consent. This led to new movements: Gandhi's Quit India movement, 1942, and Jinnah's demand for a separate homeland for Muslims. After the war, Britain was weak and could not control India any longer. In 1947, the British decided to leave India. Under the Mountbatten Plan, India was divided into two independent states, Pakistan for Muslims and India for Hindus and others. On 14th of August 1947, Pakistan was created under Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and on 15th August 1947, India became independent under Jawaharlal Nehru. The British rule over the subcontinent lasted about 190 years, 1757-1947. It ended after countless struggles, sacrifices, and movements by both Hindus and Muslims, but it also left behind deep divisions, poverty, and political challenges that shaped the history of both nations.